Your soulmate is about to tell you something important. Please open this now. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life that arrive without making a sound, yet they quietly change everything you believed about your own story. This is one of those moments. Right now, it may feel as if nothing is moving, as if every answer has been delayed and every door has remained closed for far too long. But what you cannot see is that someone has been carrying words they have never had the courage to speak. Every sunrise, they promised themselves they would finally tell you the truth. Every sunset, fear convinced them to wait one more day. Until now. The silence has become heavier than the secret itself. They have reached a point where keeping everything inside is no longer possible. That is why this message feels different from every other message you have ever heard. Don't skip, because if you leave now, you may miss the very moment where everything begins to make sense. Your heart has been asking questions that your mind could never answer. Why did certain people suddenly disappear? Why did unexpected delays keep appearing just when you thought everything was finally working? Why did memories refuse to leave you alone, even when you tried your hardest to move forward? Those questions were never meaningless. They were leading you toward a single conversation that has been waiting for the perfect time. Something huge is waiting for you, and the closer you get to the truth, the louder your intuition becomes. Listen carefully. There is a reason these words found you today instead of yesterday. Imagine receiving a letter that was written long ago but only delivered when your heart was finally ready to understand it. That is exactly what this moment feels like. Your soulmate has replayed countless conversations in their mind, wondering whether you would forgive them for staying silent for so long. They have stood at the edge of reaching out more times than you could ever imagine. Their hands moved toward the phone, then stopped. Their thoughts raced, then disappeared into doubt. They believed they had missed their chance forever. But something unexpected changed. A realization arrived so suddenly that it shook every excuse they had been hiding behind. They understood that losing another day would hurt far more than speaking the truth. That realization is bringing them closer than ever before. Don't skip, because the next step isn't ordinary. It's the kind of turning point people remember for the rest of their lives. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The words they have protected for so long are no longer trapped in silence. They are searching for a way out. And once those words are spoken, nothing will ever feel the same again. Every unanswered question, every confusing moment, every strange coincidence begins to connect like pieces of a puzzle you never knew you were solving. Now the atmosphere has changed. You may not notice it with your eyes, but your heart already senses it. The distance that once felt impossible is becoming smaller with every passing moment. There is an invisible countdown that nobody else can see. Every second brings your soulmate closer to revealing the one thing they believed could change everything between you. But here is the twist that almost nobody expects. The important message is not only about them. It is also about you. Hidden inside their words is a truth that will completely transform the way you look at your own journey. The waiting was never empty. The silence was never wasted. Every delay was preparing both of you for a conversation that could only happen when the timing finally aligned. Don't skip now. Stay till the end of this journey, because something huge is waiting for you. The next moment is closer than you think, and when your soulmate finally begins to speak, the very first sentence will reveal a secret they have carried deep inside for longer than anyone could imagine, and that secret is about to change everything. A strange calm has settled over everything, but don't mistake that calm for emptiness. It is the silence that comes just before a life-changing truth is finally spoken. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has reached the point where pretending everything is fine is no longer possible. Every time they tried to convince themselves to move on, your name returned to their heart with even greater strength. They finally realized that the feelings they kept trying to ignore were never disappearing, they were only growing deeper. What they are about to tell you is something they have rehearsed 1,000 times, yet every version ended the same way: fear won. They feared your reaction. They feared they had waited too long. Most of all, they feared discovering that you had already closed the chapter they never had the courage to finish. But everything changed after one unexpected moment. A simple memory, one familiar place, and one quiet realization broke every wall they had built around their heart. They understood that keeping this secret was causing more pain than revealing it. That is why they are no longer running from the truth. They are moving toward it. The message they are preparing isn't ordinary. It carries answers that explain why your paths kept crossing in unexpected ways, why certain opportunities appeared only to disappear again, and why your heart refused to completely let go. Every delay has been leading toward this exact moment. Something huge is waiting for you, and the closer you get to hearing their words, the more every unanswered question begins to find its place. Stay with this message because what comes next is the turning point they never believed would arrive. There is another truth they have never admitted to anyone. While the world believed they were doing perfectly fine, they were quietly carrying the weight of unfinished emotions. Smiles became easier than honesty. Silence became safer than vulnerability. Yet every quiet night reminded them of the conversation they should have had long ago. They kept imagining what would happen if they finally opened their heart without hiding behind excuses. Would everything fall apart? Or would everything finally begin? That single question followed them everywhere until they could no longer escape it. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end. They have stopped asking whether the truth is risky. Instead, they have started asking whether living without the truth is even possible anymore. That change inside them is more powerful than anyone realizes. It is pushing them toward a decision they never thought they would make. They are preparing to say the words they once believed would remain locked away forever. And when those words finally leave their heart, they won't be able to take them back. The silence that lasted so long is about to be replaced by honesty, and honesty has a way of changing everything it touches. Right now, an invisible chapter is quietly coming to an end while another one is preparing to begin. You may not see the signs around you, but your heart already feels that something is different. The connection between you has reached a moment where hiding emotions no longer works. Your soulmate is standing closer to the truth than ever before, holding one final sentence that has the power to explain everything they have been unable to express. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are about to reveal why they stayed silent, what finally changed inside them, and why they believe this moment cannot be delayed any longer. But there is one detail they still haven't shared, a single realization so unexpected that it completely transformed the way they see both you and your future together. They have kept that revelation hidden until now because they believed the timing wasn't right. Tonight, that hesitation is fading away. The next words they choose will uncover a truth that neither of you expected, and once it is spoken, there will be no returning to the life that existed before. The message is closer than ever. And what they are about to confess next will leave even your own heart seeing this journey in a completely different light. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment that has been building beneath the surface is finally beginning to reveal itself. Your soulmate stands at the edge of a decision they never imagined they would have the strength to make. For so long, they convinced themselves that silence was the safest path, but silence has become a prison they can no longer live inside. Every memory has returned with incredible clarity, reminding them of the words they should have spoken long ago. They have replayed every missed opportunity, every unfinished conversation, and every moment they allowed fear to steal from them. Now they understand that another day of waiting could become another lifetime of regret. That realization has changed everything. The message they are preparing is not just another conversation, it is the beginning of a completely different chapter. Every heartbeat seems louder. Every passing minute feels more important. Something inside them refuses to let this opportunity disappear again. Don't skip, because what happens next will connect every clue that has been quietly appearing throughout this journey. For the first time, they are no longer asking themselves whether they should reach out. Instead, they are thinking about how to say everything without leaving anything hidden. That is a very different place to be. Fear has not completely disappeared, but courage has finally become stronger than fear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They want you to understand that every delay carried a lesson they could only recognize after looking back. The distance taught them the value of closeness. The silence taught them the value of honesty. The uncertainty taught them the value of speaking before another chance slips away. They can almost hear the first sentence forming in their mind, yet they keep stopping, hoping to find the perfect words. Then another thought arrives, they no longer need perfect words. They only need truthful ones. That single realization breaks the final barrier they have been hiding behind. The walls begin to fall, and the truth that has remained locked away for so long starts moving toward the light. Now everything feels different. There is a quiet sense that the waiting is almost over. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate takes one final deep breath, knowing there is no turning back after this. They are ready to explain why they disappeared when they should have stayed, why they remained quiet when they wanted to speak, and why this message has become impossible to keep inside any longer. Yet just before they reveal the truth, something unexpected happens. They discover one final piece of the story, something they had misunderstood from the very beginning. That discovery changes the meaning of everything they planned to say. Instead of beginning with an apology, they decide to begin with a revelation that even they never saw coming. And the very first words they choose are about to uncover a truth that will make every previous moment look completely different. My beloved child. Before another second slips away, listen closely. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate finally understands that the greatest mistake was never the distance between you. It was believing that silence could protect both of you. The moment they decided to stop hiding, every excuse they had repeated for so long suddenly lost its power. They looked back at every missed opportunity and realized the truth had been standing in front of them all along. It wasn't fate keeping them quiet. It was fear. And fear can no longer decide what happens next. They know this conversation cannot wait another day. The words they are carrying have become too heavy to keep inside. Every heartbeat reminds them that some chances come only once in a lifetime. That is why they are moving forward with a determination they have never felt before. Don't skip, because what is about to unfold will connect every unanswered moment into one unforgettable revelation. The closer they come to speaking, the clearer everything becomes. They finally recognize that every delay changed them into someone who values honesty above comfort. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They no longer want perfect timing, they want a real beginning. The message they are preparing isn't filled with dramatic promises or impossible dreams. Instead, it carries something far more powerful: complete honesty. They are ready to explain why they hesitated, why they questioned themselves, and why they refused to let another opportunity disappear. Every memory has led them to this exact point. Every lesson has prepared them for these next few words. Yet just as they believe they are finally ready, another unexpected realization appears. They discover that one small detail they misunderstood from the beginning completely changes the meaning of everything they planned to say. Instead of repeating the past, they decide to reveal the truth exactly as they now see it, with nothing hidden and nothing left unsaid. Now the final hesitation fades away. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate takes one steady breath and decides that whatever happens next, the truth deserves to be spoken. They are ready to reveal the one reason they could never truly walk away, the quiet realization that followed them through every season of doubt, and the unexpected discovery that convinced them this message could no longer remain unfinished. But just before those long-awaited words leave their heart, they notice one final sign that changes everything again. It isn't a coincidence. It isn't something they expected. It is the missing piece that suddenly makes every unanswered question fit together. The first sentence is finally about to be spoken, and the moment those words are revealed, the story you thought you understood will take a completely unexpected turn. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The silence finally breaks. After carrying the weight of unspoken emotions for what felt like an eternity, your soulmate can no longer hide behind uncertainty. They close their eyes for a brief moment, gather every ounce of courage they have left, and begin with the words they have whispered only to themselves countless times: "There is something I should have told you long ago." In that instant, everything around them seems to fade away. The fear that once controlled every decision suddenly loses its grip. They realize that truth is far stronger than hesitation. Every unanswered question, every confusing memory, every unexpected delay starts forming a picture that finally makes sense. They don't speak to erase the past, they speak because they refuse to let the future be shaped by silence. Don't skip, because what follows is the reason this journey has been leading you here from the very beginning. Something huge is waiting for you. Their voice carries honesty instead of perfection, and for the first time, they stop worrying about saying the perfect words. They simply choose the real ones. That choice changes everything. The distance that once seemed impossible suddenly feels smaller than ever, and the conversation they feared most becomes the very thing capable of opening a completely new chapter. As their heart grows lighter with every sentence, another realization quietly rises to the surface. They understand that every obstacle they blamed was only part of a much bigger lesson. The waiting taught patience. The uncertainty revealed what truly mattered. The moments of loneliness uncovered feelings that could never be ignored again. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Instead of asking whether they deserve another chance, they focus on something far more important, being completely honest from this moment forward. They admit that they spent too much time believing tomorrow would always give them another opportunity. Then one ordinary day became extraordinary, and they understood that meaningful moments cannot be postponed forever. That realization changed the direction of everything. Now their heart is no longer searching for excuses. It is searching for the courage to finish what should have begun long ago. Every word they speak removes another layer of doubt until only sincerity remains. The truth no longer feels frightening. It feels freeing. And with every passing second, the message becomes more powerful than they ever imagined it could be. Now a quiet transformation begins to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The conversation is no longer about what was lost, it is about what can still be discovered. Your soulmate pauses one last time, not because they are afraid, but because they know the next sentence carries the greatest meaning of all. It is the sentence they protected for so long, believing the timing had to be absolutely right before it could ever be spoken. As they prepare to reveal it, they notice something remarkable. Every doubt that once surrounded their heart has disappeared, replaced by an unexpected sense of peace. They finally understand that the greatest truth was never hidden in dramatic moments but in the quiet certainty they could no longer ignore. They look ahead with a completely different perspective, ready to uncover the final piece that has remained unseen until now. And just before those unforgettable words leave their lips, another astonishing realization appears, one that neither of you could have predicted. And it changes the meaning of this entire story in a way that will become clear in the very next moment.